Just when we thought Kourtney Kardashian and Sophia Ricci might be getting along, Sophia trolls Kourtney on Instagram.
I love this. Kendall Jenner and Blake Griffin are over, and she already has a new man.
Lucky girl. Plus, Brody Jenner is putting his family on blast for not attending his wedding. We're talking about all of these things right now on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Devin Howard.
The first thing we are talking about is Sophia Ricci and Kourtney Kardashian. So yesterday, we filled you in on how after many months of Kourtney not loving Sophia spending time with her and Scott's 3 kids, she's finally learned to trust her.
Wow.
A source spoke to People magazine. They're making big strides, but you guys know, so much can change in a day. And it appears the old saying is true. You give someone an inch, and they'll take a mile. But in this case, it's basically Kourtney says, I trust you with my kids. And then Sophia's like, I'm going to go copy all your Instagram bikini pictures.
Oh, gosh.
Right now while on vacation. Because Sophia, I guess, still has a weird need to copy Kourtney. I don't know.
Super weird.
I know people are probably thinking that I'm reaching here, that I pulled this out of thin air, but wait till you see the evidence.
Yeah.
It's there. So Exhibit A in the case of Sophia copying Kourtney on Instagram is Sophia's recent post of her laying on a cot in the ocean, and it looks eerily similar to this picture Kourtney posted a while back of her eating guacamole. Essentially, the two ladies are showing off their behinds.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's this picture where they're kind of like walking out of the water. And then there's this one of both ladies sitting and staring off into the ocean because their life is so just amazing, I guess. I'm just jealous of all these vacation pictures. That's really it.
I'm jealous too. You know, I think that a lot of people on Instagram will copy each other's photos.
Okay.
You know, I think that people see like the Instagram girl posting this cute bikini picture, so all of the fans try and do the same one. Look, I've done it before. I can't even lie. I'm like, I want a picture like this girl. Mm-hmm. So maybe Sophia's doing that, but it is very weird that it's Kourtney.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she almost, it's as sad as it is, needs to make an effort to do the opposite of what Kourtney does on Instagram because for this reason, although it might just be a simple, mindless thing, people are always going to pit these two against each other, and Sophia is giving them the ammo to do that by posting pictures like this.
And on top of that, we've heard in the past that Scott would encourage Sophia to like dye her hair dark and all of that.
Right.
So
I agree. I think if this was the first instance that people were like, oh, Sophia kind of looks like she's copying Kourtney, but this is like the 45th instance where Sophia is copying Kourtney, and her look started a couple months ago. But clearly it's working for her relationship with Scott because a source recently opened up to E! News just a few days ago about their stronger than ever relationship. The source told E! that despite their ups and downs, the two have, quote, gotten more serious the past few months and everything has been really good between them. So good that they're even considering moving in together permanently.
What? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. I didn't think that they were ready to take that step yet. But of course, Scott's happy.
Apparently.
He's getting a replica of his ex-girlfriend who he's never going to be over.
Who's a younger version.
Yeah.
So of course he's going to not be upset about that. I don't know. I just think it's a little odd. But I'm hoping that Scott's not encouraging that anymore. And maybe this, what you said, it's just like a mindless thing that she saw some posts on Instagram and wanted to do the same.
Maybe. Who knows?
Even though I think she's definitely copying her. But anyway, let's move on to Kendall Jenner because she has got herself a new man.
Wow.
Up until now, Kendall Jenner has been rumored to be dating NBA player Blake Griffin. Of course, the two never confirmed their relationship to the public, but that's just how Kendall Jenner is. And all the signs were there. They were spotted out together several times over the past few months. Kendall kind of mentioned him in her interview with Vogue. Remember, she was like, oh, I have someone making me happy. It was Blake.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, Kendall was part of the reason why Blake's fiance and baby mama sued him for leaving her high and dry. So they were a thing, okay?
Yeah.
They were definitely a thing.
They were.
Now, they're done. Kendall has moved on to another NBA player, Ben Simmons. He plays for the Philadelphia 76ers.
She's got a type.
She definitely has a type. I'm like, clearly Chloe's situation has not scared her away from any NBA players because Kendall is all in.
Yeah.
A source confirmed to Page 6 that Kendall and Ben's budding romance has been going on for, quote, a few weeks. A separate source said they were seen recently having lunch at the Beverly Hills Hotel, while another source saw them last week at a restaurant in New York with a group of friends. In regards to the New York interaction, the source told Page 6, quote, security measures seem to have been taken to ensure Kendall and Ben enjoyed their night hassle-free. The source went on to say, quote, they were smiling the night away with friends. So, I don't know. I'm kind of like, that's not very much information, but clearly something's happening.
Yeah. And haven't they hung out like in the past for a while?
I'm sure.
Maybe
I didn't know much about
else.
Ben Simmons, so I had to kind of educate myself on some Ben Simmons facts.
Yeah, same.
He's a year younger than Kendall. He was born in Australia.
I'm thinking of a different guy.
Oh, all right. Another NBA player.
Never mind.
But what's interesting is since this story broke this morning and since I told you guys about Kendall's new man, there are rumors going around that Ben actually cheated on his previous girl, Tinashe. I really struggled with that name this morning. I'm sorry. With Kendall, based on a tweet from Tinashe's brother. He said that Ben Simmons left his sister for Kendall Jenner.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like sometimes people come out of the woodworks when news like this breaks because they want their name to be involved in the headlines. For the Jenner's sake, I'm hoping there is not another cheating scandal.
Oh, that would be terrible. They don't need another cheating scandal.
No, they don't need any more athlete cheating scandals. Let's just leave that done.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Brody Jenner. So what was supposed to be the happiest day in Brody's life is now quickly becoming the worst,
man.
He is out for revenge. Or a vengeance, same thing, especially against his little sisters, Kendall and Kylie, and his dad, Caitlyn Jenner. So as of yesterday, it was being reported that Kendall and Kylie were not invited to Brody's wedding. However, we've now learned that that isn't quite the case. And why I love this story so much is because there's no source speaking out on Brody's behalf. He put his sisters on blast himself.
Wow.
He spoke to People Magazine, and he said, quote, "My two little sisters, we never even heard from them. They never even RSVP'd. I don't think. We sent them an invite, but we just never heard anything back. They'll be missed. I would have loved to have had them there."
Wow. He is not holding back.
Yeah.
They didn't even respond. I find that very hard to believe.
I believe it. So yesterday we kind of talked about how they've had a really hard relationship. I guess when Bruce and Chris got married, it put a really big divide, and we're going to talk about this in just a little bit, but it created a really awkward situation, I think, for the Jenner kids, both, from Bruce's previous marriages and, of course, Kendall and Kylie. And then once they split up and everything that's been going on with Caitlyn and all that drama, I think they've just kind of had, no relationship. But still, my thing is to not even acknowledge that you got the invitation. You could have RSVP'd no for circumstances because you guys don't talk, but just to not even say anything, I just think is a little rude.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner, Brody's dad, will also not be attending. It was previously reported that Brody's dad would skip the wedding because of work commitments.
Oh, come on.
I don't really know what Caitlyn's doing these days, but TMZ has learned that's not quite the case. TMZ reports that Caitlyn's absence from the wedding is, quote, "the result of a profound family divide that goes back to the time Bruce married Chris," like I mentioned earlier. And aside from the family drama that ensued after Bruce married Chris, TMZ reports that Caitlyn also doesn't agree with some of Brody's, quote, "life choices," whatever that means. And either way, TMZ reports that Brody is reportedly, quote, "extremely upset that his dad won't be there."
Wow.
I would be too.
I would be very upset to have so many of my family members not show up, especially my dad. So
I just love that he's like, "No, I'm going to go to the media and I'm going to clear this up because everyone's saying that I'm being whiny and being a groomzilla, and I'm not."
A groomzilla.
A groomzilla.
I love that.
New reality show idea, Kris Jenner. You're welcome. All right, you guys, I want to hear all your thoughts on these stories. What do you think about Sophia Ricci copying Kourtney Kardashian on Instagram? Do you see it? What do you think about Kendall Jenner's new man? Are you for this new relationship? And last but not least, what do you think about Brody Jenner putting his family on blast? Do you agree with him or think he's out of bounds? Talk it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. Bye, guys.